Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Johanny checking in today. Hope all is well with you. In this session, I'm gonna be diving into everything you need to know to kickstart your CSS journey. So get comfy, chill out, and let's roll. Huge shout out to Bro Code. He did wonders in my coding journey. I learned a lot from him. So shout out to him. Alright, here we go. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets, a style sheet language that is designed to handle visual presentation of documents marked up in language like HTML. That is coming straight from Wikipedia. Well, picture website like constructing a home. You need structure, aesthetics, and features. HTML handles the structure, kind of like bones and the frameworks of the place. CSS brings the visual flair, thing, colors, decor, and lighting, stuff like that. While JavaScript adds the working part, so like pipe, heat, power. To dive right into CSS, grab a text editor. I'm rocking VS Code here, right here, as you can see. Use whatever suits you. Jump into VS Code or your preferred editor. You will want a HTML file ready. If not, create a new one right here. Just make sure it ends with a HTML extension. CSS can connect to HTML elements in three ways. It will be inline, internal, external. And if you might ask like why I have this page open, we will get into that. First, make sure to download the live server extension right here. So download live server extension so you can see your changes right here, which I'll show you as we move forward. Let's start out with some demo content. Let's give a header like h1 header. There you go. I'll just press tab and that's done. This is my web page, and then let's add some paragraph. We'll just start with some p tags and just type lorem and hit enter. It's just random text generated, lorem ipsum. And then let's try to make it short. We don't need that big of a thing. Yeah, let's just make it short. And we'll just delete everything after that. We'll just keep the p tag there, so there's an ending to this. We'll close it with a p tag, and then we'll copy this and paste it 3 times. Let's say, you know what, let's do 4 times. 3 and 4, and now we'll hit Ctrl plus S, and now we will refresh our web server. And now after refreshing our live extension, we can see it's right there. Now let's try to add some inline CSS. To apply inline CSS, you'll need to go to the body tag, and then you'll need to add an attribute which will be style, and let's do background. Yeah, let's just hit tab on that, and once we are there, you can change the colors to anything you like. Let's say I want let's do something red. You can do RGB values, hexadecimal values, and also you can just write out the name of the color. So let's do RGB. Yeah, we'll just hit Ctrl S. We'll refresh our website. Never mind the spacings there. And yeah, we'll just hit Ctrl S, and there you go. Okay, this is a hideous color. You know what? Let's just pick something standard. I want to pick something, let's say, of course, you have to be wary of the space here. Let's pick something like gray. And there you go. Once we have done that, we'll just hit Ctrl S, and yeah, it's gray now. Wow. Make sure to end everything with a semicolon because that's very important. Without a semicolon, you'll get errors. You can also add a hexadecimal value. So let's say I want to pick a royal blue. So there you go. You can see hex value. We're gonna copy it and we're gonna paste it. We're gonna make, and then we're gonna hit Ctrl plus S, and there you go. Boom. Magic. We can also apply inline CSS to here. Like we can go to style, and let's say background color to, let's say, antique white, and let's say we want the color to, sorry, color to purple. Nah, purple is gonna look bad. Like black. Of course, you can never go wrong with black. And then we'll put a semicolon and then hit Ctrl plus S. You can see that we're going to do that to the other properties with the p tag, and we are going to copy this because we don't want to retype it multiple times, and then we're going to paste it to other p tags. There you go. You make sure to hit the space, keep the spacings right, and you hit Ctrl plus S. So yeah, that was it for the inline style sheets. Now we're gonna move to internal style sheets. We're gonna remove everything, Ctrl C, Ctrl C, Ctrl C. Alright, so now we are gonna be moving into the internal CSS, but I made a mistake. I'm gonna fix that now. I forgot to apply some head tags. So let's do that now. It's no big deal. We're gonna copy that. We're gonna cut that and paste it below the title, because that's where we need it. Oh, my bad. Control C, Control V, and we're just gonna remove this part. So yeah, now I'm gonna show you how to use inline CSS. So in order to use inline CSS, we're gonna open a tag. We'll call it style. And inside this style, let's say I want to change the background color. So for that, we'll just write the name of the tag we want to change and then a set of curly braces. And then let's say I want to change the background color to black. And wow, that's a lot of black. And then, of course, you can't see anything. We don't want it to be like that. We want to include, let's say we want to change our h1 header tag to with curly braces, color to white. There you go. And now you can read my h1 header tag, and then I want to select my uh, p tags. So the p tags, I'm gonna change the color to, I'm gonna also change it to white. Hit Ctrl plus S. Now you can see the p tags. And then let's say I want to change the font, so I'm gonna select font family, and let's say I want to choose this, whatever it is. Hit Ctrl S. You can see the fonts change. I'll cover more of fonts in the next video, but for now, this is just an example. I'm gonna banish it now, and yes, that's how do you use inline CSS. And let's say I wanna use like a tomato color, Ctrl plus S, and oops. So yeah, this is how it goes, like this, tomato colors. So that's gonna be it in internal style sheets, but there's something more I wanna show you guys, which will be IDs and classes, but I'm not gonna do that here because I'm gonna do that directly in external CSS. So this will be it for the internal style sheets. As I showed you, you can change the color. You can do everything here, but that's not the best practice. The best practice would be external style sheets. So let's just, you know what, let's just copy it now. We'll just copy it and we'll just erase it. For external style sheets, we will need to create a new file called style.css, and after that we'll need to link it. To link it, we're gonna go to link. We are gonna link it to our HTML file, style sheet, and the href is gonna be the name of the CSS file, which in this case is gonna be style.css. Okay. Wonderful. So as you can see, there's no style now. I'm gonna put these things and I'm gonna get rid of the tags. We'll definitely need to fix the indentations, so be right back. So as you can see, it's linked. And let's say I wanna add another folder. Let's call it index2.html. And once you've done that, let's just copy paste this. Wait for it. And let's have two paragraphs here. Okay, let's have two paragraphs here. We're also gonna be opening it with live server. Never mind. And yeah, it has the same style as our index.html. And now I'm gonna show you guys the magic of CSS, which is gonna be IDs and classes. So what IDs are, essentially you can add an ID to each of these because you don't want everything to be the same thing. So let's add ID. ID will be, let's call this P1. And once we have done that, we're gonna name this P4. We're gonna be naming this P3, and we're gonna be naming this P2. And we're gonna hit save enter. And after that, we're gonna go to our style of CSS file, and to change the styling of our IDs, we will need to use hashtag. And let's say I want to change P1 with a set of curly braces. Let's say I want to change the, sorry, background color to, let's just pick Alice Blue for now. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna paste it 3 more times. And we're gonna change our head out tag to P2, P3, P4, and I wanna change this color. I'm gonna choose random colors now. You guys can select any colors you want. Uh, I'm gonna hit Ctrl plus save. As you can see, I'm individually allowed to change the colors as I want. So ID works in single elements. So let's say I want to work with a group of elements. So let's say I want to have P1 and P3 in the same style and P2 and P4 in different style. So we're gonna add a class equals to, let's say this one will be odd. We are gonna copy that and we're gonna paste it. And let's say this will be called even and this will be called even. So we'll go back to our style.css, and after that, to address anything that is in a group by class, we'll need to use dot unless I want to mention odd. And then we're going to say use a set of curly braces. And after using a set of curly braces, we're going to change the color of the font. So let's do blue for this. And we are going to do even. We're going to call even. And then, sorry, curly braces. And then we're going to do color to, let's do red. Yeah. And of course, don't forget the semicolon. So you're gonna hit Control S. So there you go. I had to just do that again because of a glitch. For my page wasn't reloading properly. So there you have it, a proper intro to CSS. Make sure to hit the like button, drop a comment below. And if you want to be a part of the crew, just hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. In this video, I'll be showing you how to master fonts in CSS. So be there and don't miss out on knowledge.